Your name is Naiju. So,
Hold on, hold on. Okay. Now, ma,
because this is
listen,
something
ma.
that can
This, no, ma,
okay.
I understand what you meant. I said, why I put this in here, you can write a module for yourself. You can write it. Module is a library of codes. I don't know whether you understand. So this is not the usage. This is not the usage. Let's say these are the content inside whatever module that you want to import. But the usage is, if I have written this code like this and I call it my module, if you want to bring it in, you are going to use a keyword, import, then my module, because that is the name of the module. I don't know whether you understand. That's the name of the module. Like there is a name of a module called pandas. You just say import pandas. But if you want to use it as aliens, you can use import pandas, as PD. Do you understand? That means instead of, sorry, if you want to create aliens, then as PD. That means instead of writing pandas, panda every time, you just PD, PD, PD now that you'll be using. But let me hear you. Let me hear the question that you're asking very well. Is it the usage, or if you at all one wants to create his or her own modules all from the scratch, since the modules available did not meet up the kind of things that you want the modules to do for you? Tell me, what are your questions?
Okay, I think well, let me just say now. So you mean that I can create my own
Yes, ma.
library anywhere
Yes, you
and
can.
then just import it, or someone else can
And
import
use
it?
it. Yes.
Not, yeah, not necessarily the ones that we have before, all those
Yeah,
digs.
exactly.
O-
So how about
Okay.
you see a house, uncompleted building, and you did not meet up your design. What are you going to do? Are you not going to destroy it and then you start all over? Or you say, no, I'm not interested in buying. Let me just go buy a plain land
Mm,
and start building it to my taste.
understand.
So so there is difference between the usage and creating a module. You as a programmer, you can create a module. People that created it, they are programmers like you, right? But instead of wasting time and creating, I am saying there is a lot of modules. I doubt if any type of modules that you're looking for is not out there waiting for you already, to just use the word import and bring it in. So, and this, right? This, when you create, when you create your own module, right? You're at liberty to change names and all of that stuff, right? You can rename them, and but here too, you can also rename using what we call aliens, and by the keyword as, you know, you use it to create the aliens there. So any question, it seems like this guy wants to, even if you create your own module, you can still create aliens from it. Like for example, if the name of your module is module, my module, you can call your aliens as MX or something. And then you say import my module as MX. The same way we say import pandas as PD. So instead of writing pandas, 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 it's PD, PD, PD that you'll be seeing where they are supposed to be pandas. Any question Williams was going to ask? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think I get it now because when you were saying model,
Mm.
we didn't know they are already existing.
Already made. Yes, sir. Already made.
Yeah, this is what we are. This is what we are. So
Yes.
now we understand they are already existing.
So built-in modules, there are several built-in modules in Python, and you just can import whenever, wherever you like. Use the word import and use, you can use the module platform. Like for example, you say import platform by using the module platform, and then you give it a name. If you like, yes, like s equal to platform dot sys dot this, and you print s. So what I'm trying to say is, why do you want to stress yourself writing a code that's supposed to be written in an hour? Why are you using 1 year to write it? So when you understand understand the power of modules, you wouldn't want to waste time or waste resources. Gone are the days where you have to withdraw your money in the bank that you open the account. Thank God for Diamond Bank for introducing that level of digitalization. So gone are the days too where you have to use facing board, because currently in building we are using what we call parapet, isn't it? So technology is advancing in several fields. So why should you code something you should have coded for an hour for 3 weeks or a month or even 2 months? This is the power of module we're talking about here. So hearing me speaking about module, do you think it's something that will let you get a job done with ASAP, like very quick? And it will turn you to someone like an electrician who comes to your house, have discovered where the problem is in the ceiling, and they're telling you to go higher a ladder, and he climbed it, and you say, "Oh, Jesus Christ, rat has finished all your wire here." Knowing fully well that you know nothing about those, you can even decide to stay in the ceiling for a couple of minutes, come down with heat and charge you 100,000 naira or 50,000, depending on the magnitude of the job, not knowing fully well that he has discovered it, but he's using engineering principle. Do you understand what I'm saying? So talking to a professional like me or giving me a job, I would trick you that this job could take 3 months, not knowing that I've learned some mess pathway to get the job done in a week or two. I don't know whether you understand. Might have heard of a story of an engineer who was called upon into the offshore to come
Yeah,
repair.
to a sheep.
Exactly. Yeah, a ship.
Yeah.
Then just a hammer, and he charged $1 million. You think that he just got that day? It's a power of expatriates. You know, it's something that he has identified. Like the Hausa people, they put it in a very funny way. They call it quad shot. So it's quad shot we are using here. If you don't know what quad shot is, you know shortcut. Glory be to God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you understand now, or we should. Oh, Henry, sorry, just joining. So using the functions like built-in functions to list all the function names, it seems like you did not know. If you use there with parentheses, then you see a lot of uh, built-in functions. Those tricks I'll be giving them to you, right? Because you should know this. If you use the, for example, let me show you. Let me open one of my opening terminal. I'm just gonna open terminal. And we'll be able to see now if I see PWD, present working directory, right? And I do the, do you wish to see all 3,200 possibilities, right? Then I'll press Y. As soon as I press Y, these are built-in functions. I don't know whether you're seeing it.
Yeah, we can. We can.
All right, thank you, Wilson, sorry. And it makes me comfortable when you answer me. When you don't answer me, I feel like, what's the problem? Like, what have I said? What have I done? Are you saying even CD is here, almighty CD is here? Are you seeing built-in function? Sometimes I'll say CD, I'll say CD again, I'll say ls. You'll be like, see chommed is here. Command is even here. these are all functions, built-in functions, right? CEMV here, equals, fetch. These are inbuilt in here. And then you saw what I did. If you do it on your command prompt, it will give you all of this as well. Fits copy.
You PWD, right?
No,
Once you
it's
PWD,
not PWD. No, PWD, I want to know the present working directory, which to be sure that I'm on Abraham. Of course, your computer is not on Abraham, so it will be on the name that owns the computer. In case you did not see your name there and you think that, and if you are not the owner of the computer, you will not see your name, of course. And depending on the setting of the computer, by the way. So you just type Dell, like DRI, then parentheses, you hit enter. It will prompt and then ask you a question whether you want to see the number of, and then you say yes by pressing Y. By pressing no means no. I mean N means no. Y means yes. All right. So back to our Simi. So any question? So he's still here, or she's sleeping because she told us that she's tired. Are you still here? So
oh, he's here.
the def function can be used on all modules also, the ones you create yourself, except the one that you create yourself. So you can choose to import only parts from the module by using the from keyword. So like, for example, where from comes from, like if, there are modules that are parents and kids modules. For example, if you say import syscaln, right? Syscaln. Then instead of this, you can say from syscaln import sk. Do you understand? Or import Tableau or something. Yes, sir. So that is what the from is all about. When we start using it, you'll be like, okay, see what this man is saying. So the from is a keyword, as is a keyword. So as we are learning in module, we are learning keyword too. One was as, sorry. As, right? Then the other one was from. It's also a keyword. No. From is a keyword. So the module named my module, the one that we did before, who has one functions and one dictionary, for example, right? And then you do the imports. Yep. So there's no much about imports. So for example, you say my greeting, and then, you define this. So import, as simple as import, what you will know is, what you should know is the kind of module that you need to import, when to import them, where to import them. So for example, you say def greeting name, print hello plus the name, and then you give the arguments. Name is John, age is 36, country is Norway. I don't know whether you understand. Is it making more sense to you now? So this person one, this is the first employee. His name is John. His age is 36. His country is Norway. So this is what this guy. What is this? Pave, right? Pave, please, I need you to tell me what is this thing?
Okay, it's a dictionary.
Exactly, it's a dictionary. But now it's not operating as that entity, that single entity. It's operating as a statement in a function greeting. You understand? That's how it's,
Yes, sir.
that's how it's acting now. Any question? So now, for example, right, from there now, because what you wrote, what you save this thing, this is your own module you want to write. So if you save this thing as my module in a script, and then you want to import it, all you have to do now, you say from my module, import, because it's a session, from my module, import person one. It will just import this session. I don't know whether you understand. But meanwhile, the module that you created called my module has a lot of stuff inside. It has one function called greeting, it has other stuffs. But you say from my module, import person one. This is the only part you want to import. This is what the concept that bank use for SQL, right? You say from the database of so, right? Select or delete or insert so thing. Then insert or select your account number, and it will pull your account, your photo, your everything. I don't know if you've seen the bank app before. Any question? Hello.
No questions, sir.
Uh,
Well understood.
So when importing using the from keyword, do not use the module names. For example, you just say person one age. Don't use my module dot person one age. Yeah. So that is the most professional. As far as module is concerned, we have finished module. The only thing now is to apply it very well. And you will see a lot of modules. You remember that time when you see pandas, numpy, sklearn, tableau, tensorflow, and fave was wow. When are we going to know? Those are all modules. So
Okay.
it's just for us to understand the documentation, how we can use it and when we can use it, right? When can we use it? When can we say we want to use pandas? When can we say we want to use data frame? When can we say we want to use sklearn, or SK from sklearn, all those stuff, that is the only part that is a bit tough in module, but notwithstanding, that is why I'm here to put you through. Any question so far, guys? Because we're about to close. Please, I want to make an announcement and a plea that whenever we finish class, make sure you go leave a review on the group. I'm not saying that you should be biased. If you have observed anything that you think that is not making this establishment to grow, just come in with your suggestions and critically look into it and see how we could extract something very meaningful or reasonable from that will benefit both of us. I mean, between the students and the instructor. So it may be my tune, maybe I'm too fast, maybe, don't be biased by, okay, I must give a positive review. No, because I need to know my error to be able to learn from it. So please always go back to the group, say something like the lady that, she made a post and that made me happy. If I thought she meant it, if I thought she meant it. Yes. Any question? Hello, guys. Are you here?
Yes, we are here. No question. This model so far well understood.
All right. Other people, any question? Hello? Are they sleeping already? Hello? Maybe their network. Fav, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
All right. So if there is no question, we'll call it a very good evening to every one of you. God bless you.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir, that test that we wrote,
Mm.
please, if you can
It's called to
do
out of
an
7.
annotation, if you can do an annotation on it, so that we can go through it, so that once we are familiar with it, would
Yeah,
like the last
you
test,
mean like the answer?
yes, and do annotations on it like you did on the previous test, so
Okay.
that we can be reading, going through it. Hey, kolawa, you know, pa jolo ibo angu class ababa na.
But no be there with the talk.
Garile.
No be there with the talk again. You don't tell me what I go do. I go done. I know the night.
Good night.
Good night.
Sir, it's very funny. Eh? Sir,
I go do now.
Thank
good
you very
night,
much.
sir. Mr. Wills.
Hey.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. All right. Bye bye.
Good night.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, so, is there anybody that's supposed to be here that's not here yet? Because we will not go back again. We are going. By the special grace of God, I will subscribe to the certification soon. Then we can start taking it, because if we are very lucky, you can do 1 or 2 certification in one course. This thing that we are doing is like 3 courses. If you don't know, is covers Python full stack, covers data science and machine learning. So you can actually take certification in 3 of them. Can even do 2. So very soon will just be, I want to try to cover a lot soon. Then then we can what's it called? Then we can start practicing question upon questions. Okay. Okay. Yes, so we are going to be doing just to refresh your memory, So for example, we're going to do variables, time permits us, we're going to do functions. While we are very, very, very key to these two topics, which in these two topics, right, there are other ones in there like the data structure, which is the list, the dictionary, the tuple, and the set, right? So, but with these two, you're going to be seeing it often in the data science class. All right, so I want us to at least, because I want to give a text around it, to be very sure that you know variables very well. When you see it, you can identify it, you can create variables irrespective of the content, being it a list, being it dictionary, being it tuple or whatever, and as well you can create a function, right? So I need to be very, very sure because the 100 questions that I see today from the practice text, if you can answer it, then glory be to God. So X, sorry, A equals to 20 and Y, capital Y, let's make it little y, equal to 3. And we say Z, sorry, Z is equals to X plus Y divided by 2. What will be Z now? Print Z. Hello guys, I need you to be answering me. I need you to anybody to just unmute and then answer because I want to be sure if truly you know, not by copy. Hello, are you here? Can you hear me? All right. If you keep mute, what I'll do, I'll just pass.
Perfect.
So if I ask you and you cannot answer, I'll just pass because I feel so
Z is
very
11.5.
disrespectful. I'll be talking and then you people, like, is it that you cannot hear me? Is it that it's not sounding enough? I don't even know.
2.5.
Z
Sometimes
is
it's network.
11.5.
Like when my own went
I
off,
don't even
I
believe
am
in network anymore. Like, you know, I can hear you guys, like you guys are very, you know, loud. I said one person can mute and just tell me the answer. I know what I'm saying is you cannot use 10 minutes to answer a question here. When
11.5.
11 point what?
5.
5.
All right. Thank God I did not insert the answer. So where did your 11.5 comes from?
22 divided by 2 is 11, and then the other half, 21.
Huh?
23 divided by 2 is what I did. That's
So
11 and a half.
says who? What makes it? What is the board mass? Which one is first?
Bracket of bracket.
You know, division that is before plus. Huh?
X divided by 2.
Yeah. Yes, following
So,
board mass.
so
The
if
bracket. Yes.
3 divided by 2, what will be? You think this thing is wrong? You are the one who is wrong, my dear,
So
whether you like it or
it's
not.
correct. It's correct.
No, you don't even
Based
need
on
to
board
tell
mass.
me this because
Correct.
there's no any proof here. I have taught you people before that you should always adopt the mathematical principles or rules.
Yes,
So,
it's correct.
like a joke, you all failed this question. Like, in as much as it's very simple, maybe when I was typing, some people will be like, what's this man doing? What's this man doing? We've done this long time ago, and we are doing this, and we are no, but you just failed it. You accept that you failed it, right? And we're going
This one is
man,
21.5.
you don't believe it? Hello? Or you don't believe it?
No, I'm just saying, okay, what is the answer now? I believe it to I
It's
didn't get it.
21.5. Is it that it's very tiny? Can they not see it? Can you not see
You
it?
can see it, sir.
Okay, it's
You can see it.
21.5. Why
Yes,
that
3
Oh,
3 have to divide
plus
by
20.
2 first, and then you add it to the 20.
Yes, correct.
21.5.
That is why I insisted on doing it here. It's not like I'm writing a script and you be like I'm the one that manipulated it. No, everybody is doing it here. Kuru kuru. Huh? So a similar operation will be Q equals to 6 and U equals to 7 and Z. No, let's not use Z. Let's use R equals to Z equals to Z plus, sorry, not plus, multiply Q, then minus U, then divided by Y. If I print R, what will be the answer? Hello, guys, are you here? Huh?
Sorry, I didn't the math.
Okay.
I need to learn very well.
Yes, Mr. Wilson. Hello? Mr. Wilson, are you here? Is it that he joined and he left? Faith, please help me message him. Oh, he's battling with his, is it that he's battling with his network?
One two 6.667.
You might have run it now. You might have run it.
I calculated it.
Okay. One what?
126.667.
126 plus 67. Somebody should write the number down because I'm about to hit enter. Oh, here, how about you? Hello? Is somebody here? Martin, how about you?
What is everything?
Eh?
126.67.
126.7.
So, but this is the answer, is a point that people are not recognizing. So that means it
Yeah,
will
0.7.
be 126
7.
yeah. So can anybody explain the operation?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
We did 7 divided by 3 to give us 2.3. Then we multiply 21.5 times 7 to give us 129. So if you subtract 129 from 2.3, you have the answer.
Okay. That is impressive now that you are very.
Progress.
What did you say? It's not still clear. Hello? Okay, more examples.
It's clear, sir.
My age equals to 34. My age. Recording in progress. When we are all here, let me know.
Okay, sir.
We complete. Hello, guys.
Oh, here and person are not yet here.
We should message them now. We start. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Have you messaged them?
I typed Ohi, but I don't know her name on WhatsApp. I don't know if they.
The one that
She's not
has,
using Ohi.
the one that has to do with billionaire, whatever.
Okay, sir.
All right. I was declaring something and am I recording? Yes, recording. And I said my age is equals to 36. So if I print my age, what will be the answer? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, so if you are seeing my screen, I print my age, what will be my answer?
70.
70K.
Eh?
Which kind
Not
talk they
36.
talk like? They disappoint me. Which kind talk with this? Omo. 70, man.
34,36.
Eh? Hello?
34,36.
34,36. You are still saying 70 now. It's the same my age,
All
oh.
right, 36.
So now guessing now they do. Now it will be 36. Do you
I'll
know?
pick the highest number. The
No.
highest number.
Calm down. Highest number, okay. It is the updated one. If variable names
Okay.
if variable names are equal, this thing that we just did is just like saying S equal to 4, and it's not that you define capital S or lowercase s, right? So when you come back
Yeah.
and say S equal to 6, that is the one that the Python will recognize as the updated value for the S, since the S is the same S, not S of capital S of lower. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. The
So
updated
Yes,
one.
yes.
it's just like saying this interpretation is just like saying my age is equal to my age. So which one will be equal to this one? Is it not the old one equal to the new one? I don't know whether you understand.
Yes, sir.
That is what just
Yes, we
happened.
get.
That is what just happened. So this topic, variable, function, they are very, very delicate for as far as Python is concerned. So if I go ahead to say, print my age, right? Print my age divided by 3, it's going to use the last value, which is the 36, to divide it by the 3. That is what will happen. Do you understand it? So it's just like my age equals to my age. So if, for example, you say my age equals to my age plus 1, it's going to give you 37. If you print my age, it's going to give you 37. If I print my age now, you see that? So you have to understand this concept. This concept is very, very key. You understand? Very, very key. Permission to move on, please.
Yes,
Mr.
Yes,
Winston,
sir.
can you hear us now? Madam Elizabeth, are you here?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right.
Network was acting up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please, can anybody reach out to Ohi, please? I don't know
message her, but there's no response.
which part
A
of.
message, but there's no response.
All right. And for example, you say x, small s now, is equal to 5, and y is equal to Ohi, that is my daughter's name. Sorry. right? And I print S is going to give me this, and I print again. This has a reason why it's going to give me this, right? So that is single assignment, right? So now I want to do something to confirm that you now understand. S, that same small value, equal to 4. S, that same small value, equal to or equal to, then if I print S, what will be S?
Very good.
Very good, Joe.
Eh?
Very good, Joe.
Or you go to
Okay. So you people are on now. Can anybody explain why it will be Oigocho?
because
Because
it's
the
the
updated value.
latest, it's the updated value.
Okay. So the S one is of type int, and the other one is S is now type of strings, right? So
Yes, sir.
Oigocho will fire.
Yes, sir.
So now you are understanding now. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
moving on. If I say S, right, A equal to, we are checking the type now, str of 3, maybe. What will it be? What will S be? Yes, anybody? You don't know str. Str is strings. So it's going to put,
Strings.
it's going to put quote, it's going to convert 3 to strings, which is, it's going to put quote on it. See? Do you understand? So if I print S now, I don't know why it's not showing. Hmm. Supposed to print strings. No, doing this. Just a moment. Let me do y equal to int. Maybe is this my terminal? Was this my terminal? Is that it was doing some stuff? So let me print. Yeah. So let me do z. I do not agree with that output. I not do any mistake now. Let me print z. And it will print it 3.0. So str now supposed to give a quotation. So I don't know why this value is like that. I disagree, patakota. Let me see. I have to do, even if you do it there, you will see. Just try to verify your own. Go to your interactive interpreter, right? And then you
I
do.
did it with work.
It will be three in quote, Abi.
Yes, sir.
So is this my terminal? This my terminal now is crazy. Let's move on. So is
Sir, please,
yes, go
please,
ahead.
sorry. My internet went off. This Oyigocho part, why did the first one print Oyigocho and did the second one override the other one?
Yes, okay, you were not there, sorry. Where is it? Where is this? Where is this? Okay, this is where the guys were also confused. If we say my age equals to 34, we expand it a bit, and I say I went again, the same my age, the same way I wrote it, I say my age again, and I give it another value, and I print my age. The other value, the updated value, the latest value is going to be the value. So that is what happened there.
Okay,
Yes, ma.
okay, I get
So
it.
it's just like saying my age is equal to my age. So the old my age now is equal to the new my age. That is why when we added one, it gives us 37, right? So my age value to this level is 37, not the previous one anymore. So when we come back here, we assign s equal to 5, y equal to Oigocho. We print s is 5, print y is Oigocho. And we came down because we want to do something. We say that s equal to 4, the same s again equals to Oigocho, and the students were able to respond practically correct. So that is where we are. So what we were doing before you came now is we are checking the type, right? So, but this from my own side, this one is wrong because this is supposed to carry a quotation mark because this is a principle of conversion from strings to strings. I mean, from int to strings. That is the meaning. And this one is like int, like you are specifying why this one is a float. I say whatever it is, convert to this float. Whatever it is, convert to this int, and whatever it is, convert to the strings. So that is the level that we are in before you came. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, another better verification of type. If we say S is going to suffer in our hand today, actually. If we say um, S equals to maybe like 6, and we say that same, we say Y equals to go to uh, and we print and the type to verify the type, and we give it a parenthesis, be 2 parentheses, right? So what do you think will be? Huh? Hello, guys. Open up. Yeah, I'm gonna. Hello?
We are here.
6.
Strings.
Why? It says so. It's int now. It's going to be an int. The 6 is int. We told you before that a whole number
6.
is int. Why a text is a strings, and the decimal is a float. It's going to give you an int.
Yeah, this is an int.
The class is int. Yes, of course. I did not
Yeah,
say
this is an
why
int.
I did not declare why. Is when I print. Sorry, when I print
Oh,
type of y. This is when it's going to give me of gocho, which is the strings. This time now it's going to tell me strings, right? So you people have to master the type, the data type. Like this is variable types, we call it. The same way we have, you know, data type. This is, we call this variable type. You must know it. It's very, very important. So this example will make it handy. Any questions so far? So if we've assigned maybe like z to be maybe 2.0, and then we do the type is going to be a float. And if we declare a false, a true or false, it's going to tell you that it's a subtype of int, because true or false is 1 and is 0 and 1. Any questions so far before we move on? So you're moving on, we're going to move on to a more difficult, more advanced one rather. Hello? Okay,
No
fire.
question.
S is equal to right x again is equals to this is my name, but I don't like the name. Oche. Right? Sorry. So right. So if we, the question I want to ask you now, oh no, sorry. I was supposed to use the same name. I was supposed to use the same name. So I'm just going to say, sorry, x is equals to, so that I'll be able, my question will align very well. Right. Yep. So my question is, the x of the double quote equal to right and the s of the single quote equal to right. Is it the same thing?
No, they are different.
Harry said they are different. Do you agree with him? I think, yeah.
Sorry, me, my phone is giving me trouble. I'm trying to.
Okay, Fav.
Yes, sir.
The way it's down. We have to remove this from our screen to get to see. If
No,
you can
what
go
I'm
with only
saying, no, what I'm saying, sir, the question is this one the same as this one, the single quote, and is it the same?
yes, they are the same.
The answer,
They are the same.
the answer is yes, they are the same. Harry, they are not
Because
different. It's
they are
the
not,
same. It's a
yes,
pattern.
because
The pattern.
one of the previous class, yes, is a pattern. So if you adopt a double quote, you make
Thank
sure
you.
you follow
You
the double
remember that
quote
class.
through.
You don't finish. You
Yes,
don't finish. You don't
I
answer.
remember.
You don't finish. You remember that class very, very well. Remember.
Noted.
So it's adoption of pattern, right?
All right.
All right. Moving on. The same thing. If I say A equals to 4, and I say A equals to Higochu, if you have name of your children, bring it in. All right. So the question is, A capital, will A capital override A lower? or is two
Not
different?
at all. Open.
No.
They are
Uh,
two different.
okay. Do you agree with Martins and
That's two different.
Wilson? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
All
I'm
right.
not seeing anything again.
Uh-uh.
Just click on your screen to remove that participant chat, react, and share. If you click on your screen, it will start seeing it.
My phone is
Can
even
you see it now?
refusing. Yes, so what is
Uh,
Uh, should I send you a gift data?
no, it's not data. My phone is refusing to charge. Then this one that happened now, I don't know.
I
The
don't
A
know. I don't know
capital and
all the
A
phone they are sending to Nigeria, including Samsung, all has the same problem. All. Not third world kind of device. If you like, go and buy it. Go and buy Samsung. After 6 months, you will hate it, no matter how expensive it is. Speaking from a very, 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 in fact, a tough experience.
please stop saying it. I don't have money for another phone.
My phone
The
has
way
been.
I said it, like my phone is spoiling.
You are not the only one now. We are all experiencing.
God, I'm very good.
So this A equal to 4 will not
Mm.
override A equal to Igocho, and A equal to Igocho will not override A equal to 4. These are two different things. Two different. If you remember, the greatest response here will be case sensitivity will be recognized,
Mhm.
you know, because this is case sensitive. This is lower and this is
Lowercase
upper.
and uppercase.
Yes.
Mm.
All right. So now we head into the bigger picture, which will be multiple variables assignment. All right, so um, for example, so Python allows you to assign values to multiple variables in one line. Oh, in one line. Yeah, I've typed it somewhere before. Just put it here. Something like this. SYZ equal to orange, banana, cherry. Fav, what will be the value of Y?
Banana.
Banana. That's good. So orange is for X, Y is for banana, and cherry is for uh,
Z.
Z. So if you print X, you get A. If you print Y, you get whatever Y value you print. So no need to print, right? But if you want us to do that, we'll just go ahead and print as the first one, and you print Y, print Y, you get a second, and you print Z, and you get a third value. Yeah. So multiple values and multiple variables in one line. So let's say, uh, so let's say one value to multiple variables. One value to multiple variables. So this it looks like this. So if you print S, what will be the answer? Who is speaking for the group? Hello, hello.
Orange.
Orange.
And if you print Y,
Orange.
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 okay. So, and this is just like every of us in this class here, we are going with color white because color white is Abraham's favorite color. That is what it. Oh, let's say color white is the color that is available in the market. No any other color. That is what happened here, right? And you print Z, not that they have an option, and orange. So when it come handy, the time it will become handy is when they have to adopt the same character. You know, when object has the same character. For example, all of us here, let's say we are descendant of Abraham. you know you're going to be answering Abraham as your last name. That is when this kind of thing is good. Okay, bringing it to real life, there is a topic we treated called unpacking, if you remember, which is a collection. So if a collection of values in a list, tuple, etc. So Python let us, extract value into variables. This kind of extraction is called unpacking. You can unpack a list, right? And you can pack a list. If you remember, we did something called unpacking and packing. Over. The phone they died itself. Okay, good example. Fruit equal to apple, banana, cherry. You all know what a list looks like. So if I say S, Y, Z is equal to fruits, and it will unpack automatically. So if I print X, what will happen? Hello, guys. I need you to give me quick answer. Hello. Who is here? Are you guys
Fruit
sleeping? Daniel.
fruit equal to apple, banana, cherry.
If I
X, Y, Z.
if
Print X, it will give you apple.
Apple, banana,
for those
cherry.
in favor of apple, say yeah, and for those against say nay. And the year
It
has,
will print the lesson, sir.
don't worry. I don't say they
Yeah.
pass Billy, see the talk. Right? So and Y will give you banana. And this is very, very important. Practice make perfect. I realize that you people don't go do research, and it's not a good one. Okay, so now I have exercise for you guys. I have exercise for you guys. Let me share. Okay. Stop sharing. And can I go to share now? What the heck? All right, answer. What is the correct syntax to add a value hello world to 3 variables in one statement?
We cannot see your. I cannot see your screen.
Yeah. Code.
Lano is only coding something that is coding.
Yes, that is what.
Yeah, so we try to look into our variables where we say that variable is a container that holds values. Yes, like a empty bucket with water in it as a value. That would be the water. And we try to assign with case sensitivity where we try to measure between the lower and the upper case. And we're able to verify all of that last week. This week, rather, it was on Monday. So we assigned capital X to be 20, Y to be 3, and Z to be X plus Y divided by 2. And we were able to secure the value. And though a little bit of explanation before we understood that, this is a kind of recap now. Then we give all of these variables, and then we equate it with how many operators here? 1, 2, 3. And we say that board mass should be considered in when you see this kind of operation. This is not limited to this, though. You may see some logic sense, like in terms of na, zo, and, or other stuff, which you will do a bit. And then we move on by trying to assign different value to the same variable names, where we assign 34 and 36. And we try to print the age. And in this, we say that the one that will take the precedence is the later one. since that is the current value, that it will just override the old value straight ahead, for the fact that the code of Python runs from up down. So the down one will consider the newest value straight ahead. And then we also, to verify that the later value is the newest value, we try to print my age by 3, and then we're able to secure this as a verification. And yeah, moving on, we start speaking about values of data type in terms of ints and strings. And we saw new things by verifications of the type, by assigning the type to the variable. And we did this, we're able to secure 3, even though we disagreed with this, that it was my terminal. So I was able to detect what happened then through my terminals though. And Martins was able to verify that for us. He was carrying a quote. Same way we verified this ints, he declared ints, we verified this to be floats, and he added floats. And moving on, we're able to, get a type value itself by using the word type to know the type of the value. And all of that verification took us all the way to multiple variables with multiple assignments, then multiple variables with just single assignment. All of that we're able to do. Bad news is I couldn't upload this on the chat, but I understand that this is the thing that understanding should always come in instead of memorizing. So, and I want to challenge you to also, for whatever documents we give you or learning materials, you should as well go through them and then come up with questions for us to answer. So after declaring multiple variables with multiple values, we declare multiple variables with single values, and we went all the way that even the variable, in the variable, you can hold a list as a value. That is when this one came in. And by so doing, then now you will replace a single list, the list name, to the variables rather, that we've done here. And we printed X, and it was able to, fire just an apple, right? And printed Y for verification though. So, right? Because each of them has, uh, uh, object and value. The object is S, and the value is apple. Object Y has value of banana. Z has value of cherry. So now that I did not upload it, I was wondering, did you do something that has to do with this? Over to you, please. Anybody on this group? In this class, rather? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes. So did you get time to check it out in any way? Hello? Nobody? Can you boast to your chest on anything that has to do with variable, I did not hear me. Are you guys not hearing me?
Yeah, I hear you, sir.
Hmm. So this silence thing, I don't understand. So what do we do now? You are not talking. Nobody is talking. Hmm?
I don't know about the others, but
Huh?
I'm good with the
Huh?
yeah, I don't know about the others, but I'm good with the variable.
Any other person? How about if the variable is holding the value of that dictionary? Any other person? I don't want us to start deceiving ourselves. Huh? Variable is you are okay with variables? So for example, why are the rest not talking? What's going on? For example, let me get to my shares. And let's say we have x equal to 3, y equal to 4, z equal to 2, q equal to 5. And now we say, in operation, we say that t is equal to x plus y. No, s equal to plus y modulus z equal to q. Modulus z divided by q. Yep. What will be the answer? It's Mrs. Elizabeth. She's coming and on. Probably it's her network. Are you guys see here? What do you think will be this? Hello, guys. Are you here?
Yes, I am coming.
Yeah. What do you think will be the answer? Hello?
I'm with you, sir. Working on it.
All right.
So I guess it's 1.2. I'm not sure. Or based on what I did. Hello, sir.
I'm here. Sorry.
I will go with 0.6.
Eh?
So I will go with 0.6.
Okay. Who is speaking? Eh? Is it Harry?
Henry that spoke.
Okay. You, uncle. Madam, how about you?
0.
That 3.4. 3.4.
Let's check then. Let's print. So is Madam correct or is Henry?
Madam is correct.
Madam, what did you study?
Madam is correct.
Oh my God, chemistry.
But you are good at maths. I've observed that carefully. She's good at maths. All right. So, Henry, did you apply board mass? Because if you did not apply board mass, you have 0.6.
Okay, I didn't. I just
Yeah.
get
So
my module done. Yeah,
no,
I did.
board mass is very key. You know,
Okay.
when the variables are so many, then you begin to see yourself whether you are good or not, because it's not always you may not be chance to run the code. You know, they'll just give you options to choose, and you're going to see similar options, several of them, right? So it's not every time that
Yes.
you think that you will have opportunity to run the code before you choose no. So you have to master this. Is the only thing I have introduced
Okay.
here is just the modulus, right?
Yes.
So, and this
Now we are
visible, then
divide
remainder.
2 by
Yeah.
5 to have 0.4.
Modulus has the highest
Okay.
precedence. Modulus has the
Yes.
highest precedence here. Right. All
Yes.
right. And you see the answer coming as a float. So that could result to another question. That could result to another question.
Sir, please let
Yes.
me clarify something.
Yes.
Now going with board mass,
Mm.
when you do that of the right hand side first, you have
Why right hand side?
0.4.
Board mass. Why right hand side? Or you are following the board? In the board mass,
Division comes before.
which one come first?
Division comes before multiplication.
Yes. There is no multiplication here.
So now I know we have to divide first. That's what I'm saying.
No, you are not dividing first. You are doing the modulus first. Aloma.
What am I saying?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, so the guy was asking one question. Sorry. What did he say?
No, you've verified me now.
Okay.
Okay.
This thing that is always talking, where is it coming from? All right, let's move on. It's bad timing. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So give me example. I've been the one giving examples. Somebody should give me example.
Okay. Let me check. M equal to
Yes, I'm listening.
M equal to 4.
Eh?
M equal to 4.
M equal to 4.
S equal to 8. P equals.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
No,
I
pre-wedding picture.
am,
Hello.
yeah, I'm so sorry. I have a very, very a family emergency that I need to attend to. Is between life and death. I'm
All
so
right, sir.
I just need to go to that hospital now.
All right, sir.
I'll definitely make it up to you guys. But if we can take it to this class to Saturday, that will be very fine.
All right, sir.
Yeah, please, you can just help me post that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Not just Friday, we can do it on Saturday even, and then that will make more sense to us. So sorry about this. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, I still want to checkmate some things here with you guys. Sorry. There's something I observe that people are like, you missed them all. That would be like, for example, I see in my age, just watch carefully. It's 36. When I say type, my age, what do you think will be the result? Can you guys hear me?
36.
Int.
It will be int. Because see, so I observed that carefully, like especially with because the person that was answering that, no embarrassment or anything here, is Mr. Wilson. So the type, you remember we taught data type, and we talked about int for integer, we talked about strings, we talked about floats, we talked about booleans, we talked about complex number, right? So, and we taught you how to verify them. So almost all of the questions there, like miss them. So I was wondering, I have been thinking what to do to make you guys. So maybe you don't know how to verify data type or something. So that is the part. That is why I say, let me bring things like that. So value of a whole number like this is an int, right? Where is my notation? Right? This is an int, this value is an int. When it is a text, with this quotation mark, could be double or single.
Okay.
Then whatever in there, even if it is a whole number that is in there, provided it has a quote, automatically becomes a strings, right? So, and if it is like point zero or point anything, is automatically what? A float.
Float, yeah.
So you must know the differences. And when it has to do with true or false, then it becomes a Boolean, which we say that it is a subtype of int, because true means 1 and false means 0.
Means 0.
Yeah. And we also talked about complex numbers, isn't it? So this is a verification, like, okay, let's verify what class is this, what type is this. So it's type int. So for example, if we try to do for strings, you will see it. Just a moment. And I have my name is equals to, you all know already, or Higuchu, right? Then, and I say type parentheses, sorry. Then my name. So the answer will be what?
Strings.
Exactly. GSTR. Do you understand? And if I say X is equals to 3.4, and I say type, right, of S, it will be what?
Floats.
A float. Do you understand this? Yeah. So this is how to confirm a type, a data type. We say that variable is a container, but this container will be more valuable when it has a value in it. Of what use will your bucket be for you if that bucket cannot be used to fetch water or to carry some other objects, maybe like fruits, maybe like, food items or something? You understand? So the relationship between a variable and a data, right? Each of them has importance. Imagine your mother wants to dish food for you and he say, listen, bring your 2 hands. And they will put that very hot jollof rice. In as much as you're a lover of jollof rice, you wouldn't be able to eat it, right? But God is so kind that we have a container called plate or something, also something, or even a very special plate. And they dish it in there. In fact, to an extent that you can let it go. So you cannot say that a plate is more valuable than the jollof rice.
That's true.
And you cannot say that jollof rice is more valuable than the plate. You understand? So they have a very good relationship there. And this, when we talk about type, the fact that you have a plate, it doesn't mean that it's only specific for jollof rice. No. In fact, sometimes that plate can carry a liquid, maybe like kunu, for example, maybe like tea, depending on the quantity you want to sip. So when we say type, is the value type, the value, just like a basket can carry fruit, it can carry cassava, it can carry tubers of yam, it can carry even firewood to an extent. So this is the importance of type. I don't know what you have learned from this, but if you see me very well, I've been emphasizing on variable type, variable type, variable type. When we cross finally to data science and machine learning, you're going to be seeing a very, very different kind of variable with a type. Maybe the variable would just come in a name of X or even data, then equals to one lengthy thing for whatever is on that right-hand side, provided that there is an equal operation. That thing is the value for it. It could come in form of a list, it could come in form of dictionary of tuple, or it could come in form of a function as a whole in that variable.
Wow.
So when that happens, you shouldn't be very, very surprised at that time, because now what we are doing is we are trying to make you understand instead of to memorizing it. And I have tried my best so far that I have used some common names like Idoma name, Thief names, and things that will give you the quicker understanding instead of going very, very professional or traditional, saying that hello world and all of that stuff. No, I try to bring it to our own way that we understand things in this part of the world, and then give several samples. So I've given a lot of variable examples on variables, a lot of examples on functions, and the differences, like how to define functions, how to make statement or creating arguments and parameters in the functions, and how to call a function, and trying to jack all of those up. So this is the part that I need you to concentrate. You cannot be here for hearsay sake. Please pay attention, because if it is 5 of us that are here, we should be able to at least, by the end of this month, should be able to say we want to take one exam. Maybe what I will do, I will start registering you to try yourself first. There's one I just find out, is about just variable. If you can pass that test, you get the certification. I can get another one for function if you want. And that is how we secure certification. Not just that you just be following class and class and class. How about if your tutor is not there? You should be able to learn things yourself. So I'll drop the link, you sign up, and you take the practice question, and you come back and you tell me, right? I'm not going to drop that link on that group. Never. They don't deserve it. It's just for people who are attending classes. So I'm going to drop it on the chat. And if the link is crossing to that group, it will be done by you, not by me. I'm so tired of the people in the group. The level of apathy is too much. I don't even know why they are there. Should we delete them? This is to be honest with you, why are they there? What are they there for? As informant or what? So let's make use of this class very well. As I'm talking right now, I'm going to be dropping that. I'm going to drop that variable in Python, the usage and the best practice. I did it, and I secure a very, very wonderful what's it called? a very wonderful record. I did it 3 times, and each time I took that quiz, it's 100 over 100. I'm not saying that you must score 100 over 100 to celebrate yourself and keep chicken. That's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you that yeah, at least I'm proud of myself. You know, what 100 over 100 means. So okay, I'll put it on the group. Is read Python. You don't even need to join or sign in. You can start the test, the quiz, and just even if you're failing it, keep doing it. Then later you bring yourself to variable in Python, the first courses, the first course before the tutorial, and you see a lot of stuff.
Sir.
Have you? Yeah. Hello.
No, I'm just saying yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So that is it. Any other thing that I observed on that variable? Please confirm that you've seen the chat, the link on the chat. Confirm
Yes,
that.
I've seen the link.
Yes.
I've
For
seen it, sir.
Thank you,
yes,
sir.
you just have to copy it and put it. I'm not taking it back to that group. Never. Not.
I don't copy.
Please copy it. Or you
Sorry,
can.
sir. I saw a message on WhatsApp.
Yes. Yeah, at the time you were not speaking. We took a test that has about 25 questions. So since you did not participate, we would want you to tell us now the answers.
Okay, sir.
Oh boy.
I'm on night shift, so I left my laptop and phone in the office.
Okay.
So I was attending to people.
Okay. It's all right.
Yes, sir.
So in case you be wondering, like, why are we always on variable, why always on functions and all of that stuff? I want to show you one thing on our hold on. Let me share. Let me take us back to our terminal. And so, okay. Yes, let me take us back to our terminal. Here's our terminal, by the way. You can see the terminal, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Okay. Terminal, sir.
Yes, so now I want to go to notebook, Jupyter notebook. Notes.
In Nigeria, I finished 50.
Oh, sorry.
And don't tell me, you know what? If I kill, I don't kill you.
Jupyter notebook. I'm going to hit enter. File, no file, no file. So, let me see that. PWD. I think I have to see it to desktop. Okay, I know what meant. I know what is the problem. It's just Jupyter. For my Mac, I thought I'm on Windows. Did I not write it well? Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to come. I'm not supposed to I'm not supposed to switch the. So I'm not supposed to switch it. So just Python 3, then Jupyter. 2P. Yep. What is going on? Did I uninstall my Jupyter? What the hell is going on? What is there? It's here. Wow, something is going on for real. Please try us. Have they changed anything? Can you try us? Fifth. Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Let me try us. Can anybody just try his or hers? Huh? My brain has formatted. I've seen it, guys. Everything is my fault. I was just busy putting Python. It's just Jupyter notebook. Then I'll hit enter. I need to blue and open the browser. Can you see the browser? Finish.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. What's the name of our what's the name of our file again? Is it a linear regression or 101? This was last month. Why is everything last month? I did not see. We did not open this thing. What's the name? You guys don't remember? Don't remember.
The name of what, sir?
Name of our file. This is me on my local host now. Remember we created something. This is last year. Okay, this is last month. Let's check this one.
I'm not even seeing anything.
Huh? I asked you and you said that you are seeing.
Well, you're seeing, yeah.
Huh?
Well, the thing you said you were checking.
This one, you were not seeing this one.
We can see your screen now, but the thing you said you were checking, can't see.
There is a list here, like linear regression. I was saying that which file. Can you see those files? Can you? Can you
No,
see?
we are not seeing anything.
But Martin said that they are seeing the browser now.
What we are seeing is terminal now, currently.
It's your terminal that we are seeing.
No, I asked Martin and he said that he was seeing. Let me open the browser again. Can you see now?
Yes,
Yes,
we
sir.
can now.
Okay, let me reduce it a bit. So I was saying that, some are last year. So I was asking for the file name, but I just opened one and that toggled me to this one. This looks like the last one that we did, isn't it? I think we've edited this. We've edited this thing where we say that import pandas as PD, all those stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. So which one is that? Let me check if it is this one. Not this one either. No, this one is Python file. Back and forth. Is it that we did not save it? Huh? You guys even have this code? Eh? They are not answering now. Do you have this code? Huh. Is it network? Do you have this code?
No, I don't have this code. I don't have this code.
Huh?
I think Faith had it, or yeah, Faith, I guess.
I think I did all of this and I posted it. Hold on. Taken from I don't say that I know how that code. Sending it now. Or to this level. Then we'll update it. Is it that I did not post this code there? Not pasting it on that group. This code, did you have go to the chat? Please go to the chat.
No, we don't have this code.
This is the latest. This is what we updated together that day. This is what we updated together. This is what we updated together. This is it. Linear regression, linear underscore. Yep. So you cannot say that I do not have now. If you don't have Jupyter Notebook on your computer, we can install it for you.
Want us to install mine, if it's possible.
You don't have?
No, I don't.
No, you do now. Do you remember that I
Actually,
on a command prompt that we created? I don't know how you call that stuff again.
you know, the last time my Python didn't install on time. We needed different this thing before install. That I had to go and do
But
it.
you
I
have
told you
Python.
that.
But you have Python, right?
Yes. Yes.
Don't worry, we'll install it after this class. Madam Elizabeth, do you have Jupyter Notebook installed and Python?
No, sir, I have Python, but I don't have Jupyter yet.
All right.
I
Pastor
was able
Jordan,
to install Python.
Pastor Jordan, how about you? He's gone. Martins, you have Python and
I have Python, but I don't have the Jupyter Notebook.
That is 3 people.
You know, me and Faith had issue with our Python for a long time before it was.
Okay, Pastor, do you have Python and Jupyter Notebook on your computer, sir?
Huh?
Do you have Python and Jupyter Notebook on your computer?
No, it's just I don't have it, sir.
But you have Python.
Yes, I have Python, sir.
Okay. That means we have to install it now. Because I want all of us to be on this level. Then I will explain
Okay, sir.
Then I will explain it one by one. Then we can continue full time. No more going back to anything. We may even have to bring this class to every day so that we rush ourselves to see something happening in our life programmatically. Except Wednesday, because me, I have to go to media service. Yeah, Pastor is here. Maybe he will tell us time that will favor all of us. So now, what do we do now? We have to install it number. Open your command.
Yes.
Go to your command prompt now. If you have your computer with you. Faith, please, don't be angry. Let's settle these people so that we'll all be in the
Yeah,
same.
Faith say he doesn't have to.
No
Eh?
problem, sir. No problem, sir.
No, he has.
No problem, sir.
Faith, do you have Jupyter Notebook?
Yes, I have.
I and him did it together on his own.
We are on the command prompt now.
All right. You're on the command prompt. So what is next? What is next is on that command prompt bar, if you try to check your Python version, like Python space dash dash version, let's see if you're on that level.
Yeah, Python 3.11.9.
Okay, fine. Who else is speaking? I need to confirm. Martin's check. Mother Elizabeth check. Pastor check, please, from your side.
Okay, sir, I'm trying to on my system. I was using my phone. The network has been so bad.
Okay, Martins, how about you? Wilson. As well, check Jupyter Notebook dash version. Let me see. So I want to be sure that you don't have it.
3.11.9.
You also try to check Jupyter Notebook dash version. Check. Let me see. I want to be sure that you don't have it.
Jupyter Notebook is not recognized as an internal or external command.
Okay, it's not. So what you do, you do pip install notebook. Pip, P-I-P space install space notebook. So I'm pasting it on the chat. That is inside where you are, that level that you are. Let's chat. I just paste it now. Pip install notebook. Pastors, are you here?
Movie, I love download the cake. I watch.
Okay, yeah, man.
Moving download.
Hello.
I'm trying to connect my laptop to internet, but the network is not coming. But my Python is version 3.10.
It's fine. So what you have to do, sir, try to check Jupyter Notebook. That is Jupyter space notebook, then dash version. The dash should be together with the version to check whether you have it or not.
Mine is downloading.
Okay, fine. Martins.
Downloading.
I just did it just now. It's downloading.
Okay, madam. Where is she?
What are you people doing? I went off. My internet went off.
We are
Yeah.
downloading Jupyter. We want to be sure that everybody has Jupyter notebook.
My
That is
net
getting.
my laptop is the network is not coming up in my laptop.
Okay, maybe after the class, I'll come to your house
Okay, sir.
and do it. Everybody.
And this
Eh?
session will end soon.
People hear me very well.
Yes, sir.
So I thought of the fact that only the variables, the data structures like the dictionary, tuples, lists, and what again, sets and functions that we did will not be able to cover up. I'm aware too that we've done strings, booleans, and all of those stuff, right? And the Python data types, right? And the data structures. We need to consider arrays, Python arrays, right? We need to consider arrays. So this will help us to, to understand some certain constructs, Python constructs that is going to be required of us of analyzing, visualizing, exploring, training, fitting, and all of that stuff, right? So, and array is one of the key Python arrays, right? Array Python does not have built-in support for arrays, but Python list can be used instead. So look into Python arrays. What is arrays in the first place? They are used to store multiple values, right, in one single variable. And by so doing, already, you know what an array is, but we just have to let you know that in case when it is like this is an array. Why I say that you know what an array is, you know what a list is, right? A list is a very good example of array. To an extent, they call it array list, right? And for those of you who are very conversant with polynomial in mathematics, high school mathematics, you might have come across array as well, right? So they are used to store multiple values in one single variable. For example, you say variable x and then equals to, and you have several of the values in them. And we're going to be doing a lot of arrays in Python. And in case you are wondering, there are some import libraries that have to do with array. They come in array format. And one of the very, very library that we're going to be using in data science is NumPy. Right, this NumPy variable, library, has a lot of arrays in them, So for example, you want to create an array of cars, right? Want to create arrays of cars. Who is this person calling me? When I'm in class. Please, somebody have to post that the class is on the group. I'm tired of those people because I share the links there. Tired of telling adults what to do. So you just say like cars, right? By the way, this is our stuff. Let me save it as a Python code and save it on desktop. I'm going to save it as demo R demo underscore R dot py, because it's Python code, right? And then I'm going to save it as a demo underscore R demo underscore R dot py, because it's Python code, right? And then I'm going to save it as a demo underscore R dot py, because it's Python code, right? And then I'm going to save it as a demo underscore R dot py, because it's Python code, right? And then I'm going to save it as a demo underscore R dot py, because it's Python code, right? So now I'm just going to comment those guys so that they will not interrupt our code. So for example, we want to create an array of cars. I'm going to call them cars, right? I'm going to, because they are cars, right? And they are strings, isn't it? So our favorite cars, let's see, I'm going to call this one dance. I'm going to call this one
Honda.
okay, Honda, that's yours. Honda. Yeah. I'm gonna call maybe like
Toyota.
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 How do you spell it again? Toyota, like this?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Volvo. All right. So these are arrays of cars. Tell me that you are seeing the first time. Are you seeing this for the first time? This kind of variable with this kind of value. Are you seeing this for the first time?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
This is the same thing as a list, right? This is the same thing as a list. So that is why we commonly use array list. You know, this thing, they are the same thing. If you remember, there was a time I gave you one example, and then I think it was Mr. Wilson, and we gave it like this. If you remember, you could remember, and I told him he is coming in form of an array. If you remember very well, there was a time he gave it like this. So it was a little bit confusing to him. Then I told him that it's the same thing like having it horizontal instead of vertical, right?
Yes, in our class, it
Yes,
confused all of us that day in the test.
That is to tell you that. Then I told him that is in form of array. When it becomes an array, then it has a stack. It has a stack, a level of stack, right? So, and that stack cannot be undermined. This person keeps calling me as if I don't like distraction. So in form of a stack now,
Maybe
right?
you should take the call so that you can end that. So
No,
that you can
never. I cannot take any call. Eh? Oh yeah, I don't take not even from my mother. I mean my business. I've been there. Nobody called. After all, the person is even begging money. So yeah, so now, right, when you run this code, you are going to see the arrays of the car. So you want to run this code, of course, you're going to say print. Take this thing for very, very likely, like no, very seriously. This thing that we are doing is going to be very handy, right? If we print cars, then you know that definitely all of this guy will fire, isn't it? Right? Yeah. So okay, but just picture that your list. Thank God that you know what a list is now. I think it was only Mrs. Josephine that was not here. I think Harry, you were with us during the list class, right? Harry, can you hear us?
He has left too. I'm not sure he's here.
No, he's on the call. I can see him on the call.
He's here, but he's on mute.
All right. I think it was Miss Josephine only that was not here at the time when we taught list.
I was there for the class, yeah.
Okay. So that means it was just a music. So
Sorry.
we taught data structure, we taught list, we taught tuple, dictionary, and set, and we said that a list is a finite, ordered, mutable sequence of elements, right? And we say that it's very handy. It's very somebody left to post. Okay, I will go through previous classes. Okay, all right, that's cool. And we say that it's very handy when you have an item of objects that you want to give them, you want to put them in a very preferential order. right? You can rewrite a code that will write the one that you've written without going back to change, because it is mutable. Mutable means it's editable and all, right? So, and the list is also like array, but this array now, it has special arrangement. Like, for example, an array is a special variable, you know, which can hold more than one value at a time. But if you have a list of items, I'm trying to tell you the differences now. If you have a list of items, for example, a list of car names, for example, storing the cars in a single variable, right? You could look like car 1, Ford, car 2, Volvo, car 3, Benz, car 4, what's the other one? What's it, Toyota, and all, right? But however, what if you want to loop through the cars and then find a specific one? And what if you had not 3 cars but 300 cars? So you begin to see that array is very handy, not a list anymore, right? So when you have multiple values in a variable like that, array is the only solution, becomes a solution. The solution is an array, because an array can hold many values under a single name. The parent's name is cars, right? It's cars, right? And you can access the value by referring to an index number, isn't it? For example, let me use a notation. For example, this has an index of 0, which you all know. This has an index of 1. This has an index of 2, right? This has an index of 3. This has an index of 4. So in an array, right, this give array the grace, to access any number that you want to access going by the index. Are you guys following? Can you hear me?
I follow you, sir.
All right.
We can hear you.
Yes. So array will get this done ASAP. So if you want to access array, you access by the index. That is a access element of an array. You can refer to an array element by referring to the index number. The index number is what I gave. So for example, if you say car, if you say if you say S, okay. Okay, good evening, guys. So sorry for the hiccups. Somebody very close to me, Professor Abraham Ajene, and we are very, very close, all the way from ABU those days. And he's like a mentor, another brother, and all. So I just have to, dash out, thinking that I will come back to meet up. But unfortunately, I go home like around 2 a.m. that same day. So I'm so sorry, but I'm thinking that this our hiccups is becoming too much. I was wondering if we can, come to identify days that we can, do this drop-in session to be able to, to complete the gaps. So Saturday is there, every other day. So just suggest the days or a day that you think that we'll just, do to cover up some things, because there are a lot for us to cover. I'm trying to pinpoint those very relevant topics in Python that will give us, the go-ahead for the machine learning and data science. So that is why in all of this back and forth. So please, I would advise we agree on a particular day to meet up. Maybe Saturday, maybe Tuesday, maybe Thursday, I don't know. Time that you think that we'll have to like meet up. So you want to speak on that now? No, it's after the class that we'll have to like, agree on a particular day. Hello?
After the class.
Yes, mommy, I'm in class.
Good evening. I
Just
think
a moment.
it has to
Just a moment, please. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
good evening. I think it has to be a date that is convenient for everybody on the platform so that we can agree, because already there have been adjustments and shift. Now at least the class is going, unlike before where we used to have 2 or 3, now we have up to 7, 8 in class. So maybe we can all agree on a date that is convenient. So maybe on the chat we can have a vote, or you give a suggestion and we can follow through. Thank you.
All right, that's very good. Any other person, please? Very quick. Madam Elizabeth is here, or he's here. Let's give room for the females. I believe so much. I'm a gender equality agent. Yes, ladies. Contribution, observation, recommendation. Hello. Yes, go ahead, ma.
Having an extra class would be a very as having an extra class is a welcome idea by me. But as for the days, I think we should throw it to the house. Let's decide where we'll have much persons agreeing to a particular day so that we can.
This is the house. This is the house. So,
So
we just mention it there. The house is here, not the other side. It's here.
okay. Okay. So far we have Mondays, Thursdays, and Friday. So how many days are we going to?
Maybe we can add another day or 2 days. I don't mind. Because the number of days that
to
we
include to it? Hello, sir.
Yes. Go ahead, ma.
Okay, I'm saying, are we looking for a day or 2? We already have Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Are we including a day or 2 days to it?
If for me, less for me, 2 days is fine to be added to the previous day so that we can push it, to one certain level that we think that we have matched up the contents. Then from there we can drop them. So maybe 2 days is fine, depending on you though. I'm available, like 100% available.
Okay, so I don't know for others, but I think if we are to add 2 days, I think we are left with Tuesday and Saturday.
It's fine by me.
So I don't know for others if it's Tuesday and Saturday will be okay.
All right. Yes, voting is on. Another person?
Sir, because Wednesday is your church days now, so why would not make it Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays? Is that not okay?
Okay, so
Monday,
you added,
Tuesdays,
that
Thursdays, and
means you're adding
Fridays.
only Tuesday. All right.
Yes.
Yes,
Plus
another person.
weekends.
Please, voting is on. Another person, please. No time. Yes, Ohi. Okay, again.
Yeah, I'm working on already. Thursdays I'm not working for me because that is my own church day. But then the Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday is fine. If we decide to add Friday, why not? It's fine by me.
Friday is
Anyone.
added already.
Oh, it's true. Friday is Monday.
So we are thinking
Saturday evening.
Saturday. So you are saying Tuesday and Saturday should be added?
I don't anyone out there. It's just that I hope the videos are not coming.
The video, the videos, there are lots of them. All right, I promise you I'll get it out tomorrow. I'll work on them this night. I'll just merge them this night.
Okay, thank you,
I will
sir.
not lie to you. I'm angry at those people who are not attending. I don't want them to go watch the video. I will not lie to you.
It's that the aim is for people to gain the knowledge.
Not just people.
They are not coming here. They won't even know the video is there.
But video is available to help a lot of us.
I know.
I know I was in class. I missed some classes, but if I had access to the video now, I would have been more updated than I am now.
Yes, I will merge all of the videos, and it's a lot though. It's a whole lot because like every time we are creating 3 links, those times, like I have to be merge them all. So it's a lot of work, but I'm going to push something out tomorrow. Yes.
So you can skip those ones that we did tests and quizzes, all those ones you can skip it. Just the course gone is the only thing we need.
All right. I will try to see how I'll put them together this night. Yes, on the other side, the timing, Martin. It's not speaking. Favor spoken.
The Tuesday is okay for me.
Tuesday. Okay. Wilson. Wilson, are you there? Tuesday, I can say from everybody, Tuesday has been added. Wilson, are you there? Okay. It's like he's not here. Tuesday is added. Let's just add Tuesday for a start, and later we can see whether to add Saturday. So Tuesday. So please, Madam, you help us put it for the sake of the hiccup. We try to match up with the content that we've outlined earlier. So that we would want to augment the days by adding Tuesday. So if you can push that broadcast to the group at the end of the class, we'll appreciate. Madam Elizabeth, can you hear that?
Sir, yes, sir, I heard you.
Okay.
I'll do that after the class.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's agenda is Python module. And we told you earlier that module is a library built by somebody. Instead of you starting all over from the scratch, you said, no, this cutting is Folocom. It has been, you just have to grab it and fix it. It comes with the iron rod, it comes with the hanger, it comes with everything. All you need to do, instead of you buying the accessories, you just have to go buy it and then come plug it in. which, saves you the time and all, right? So these modules has been written by somebody, packaged into a single entity, right? And all you need to do is just go grab it and then plug it, grab, plug, right? By using the very keyword imports. So these modules, there are a lot of modules, but I want us to, treat this for the sake of our time and all. There's one we call pandas. You've been seeing it before, right? You've seen pandas. We've used it. We try to do more of it today. And NumPy is going to be very useful to you in the machine learning and the data science. And Scikit-learn, which is a scikit-py, is going to be very useful. Django is one of the biggest framework that Python use to deploy web app. And there's another one called Flask. So all of these, they are there. But we'll see, we'll take them little by little to see what we can do to achieve more goals, right? So for what's it called? For pandas, right? What we have to do is we're going to check it little by little to see what we can, achieve for the pandas. Oh, for sure, these three, four modules, we'll try as much as possible to see what we can do. So pandas is a Python libraries. Excuse me, mute. Pandas is used to analyze data. Please mute. So pandas is used to analyze data, right? And it's a concept that we use to.
And again, but when you get energy, but
Please mute.
He's having energy.
So we can use pandas to load CSV file. Load CSV file into the pandas data frame and all of that stuff. We're going to be dealing with panda series, the data frames, how to read CSV, how to read JSON and analyze data, right? So one of the key examples is we can use it to create aliens. When we say using it to create aliens, right, we can say import pandas as whatever. For example, now, can say import pandas as PD. So instead of you writing pandas, you just create the aliens of it, right? And then you just be using PD, right? So for example, now you create what's it called? A data frame for it, right? You create a data frames for it. In case if you're wondering what a data frames is, it's a pandas data frames is a two-dimensional data structure, like a two-dimensional array. Like, if you're wondering what that really means is, for example, in a table, right? A table has a rows and columns, right? It has a row and column. So data structure, data frame now becomes very handy because this array is just two dimension, right? And then the pandas data frame, it handles that kind of structure really, really, really perfectly, right? So we get to that. I just try to explain what a data frame is, right? So for example, now, if you can use this to read the file, right? So and import pandas as PD, can say now PD I mean, a data frame now is equal to pd.read underscore CSV file. CSV is comma separated value, and there is a file called data.csv already. So what the data frame does, it handles the structure of the two-dimensional array, which is the column and the rows. I wish that young man that was trying to ask questions that day is here. I think after that day he ran away. So if you are dealing with two-dimensional array, three-dimensional array even, data frame is very, very handy, right? And then if you try to print it, you can, print data frame dot to strings. You want it to strings, right? So you're going to see, all of that, duration, pause, mass pause, calories, all of that is in the data.csv. So there is a data that I prepared before. It has just 168 entries, and it comes in a row and column, right? So any question so far? Any question? We have not saved this. Let me just comment this, then we can save. And you see that it's looking like a code. I'm going to save this as a PM, that is Python model dot py, saving on the desktop. All right. Now it's recognizing it as a code now. So far, so good. Is there anything in this part of the code, this block of code that you don't understand? Is it the import? Is it the pandas? Right? Is it the DF, which is the data frame? Or the PD, which is an alias of pandas? Or the read method? Is there any part of this code that you did not understand? This block of code? Any? Can you guys hear me?
Can you come again with the data frame? The last two lines. Network was on that line.
Last two lines from where? From the code?
From TF.
Yeah, we say the DF is data frame, right? And what data frame does, it handles the two-dimensional arrays, pandas data frames, right? So when we say two-dimensional, for example, like row and columns, I don't know which one is the row. The row is like this, right? Yeah. Row is horizontal, column is vertical, yeah. So that is the two-dimensional, right? And we say that because it handles the data structure, right? In that row and column, right? Everything have to be packed into it. It's just, imagine it like a table that holds columns and a row, right? So, and what are we storing inside? We are using the module called pandas to read in CSV because the format is CSV of the data. And for whatever is in this file, it's going to read it. When it's done reading it, to be very sure that you are very accurate, we print it to see if truly it does, read it the way we want it to read. That is what we've just done. Right?
Understood.
You understood? Yes, please, I need you to be asking questions. Oh, Harry is here now. Is Wilson left or what? Is it his internet? So that is about it. So the name pandas is short for one of the following panel data, pandas data, Python algorithms. So one of the things that we'll be doing in this class is that we are going to be answering questions. So I ask you question now. Since I asked you to ask me and you did not. So this is x-axis. Is it correct? It's a spelling. If it is correct or not, no problem. So help me answer quickly. This is A, B, and C, considering what I just taught. Hello? All right. Let me see people have failed it. No problem. Let's move on. So, okay, they are not here yet. They should come on. Nigeria, Achakule Angbufa.
Okolo le orie le lo mo cheke.
Aje KPC ka bu fashion ha po.
No me loa. I just know you say go grow inside different bottle.
Kai. Ole NL5 ke bo na o SDP o do ko ju Tinubu chande o ke ga fo ye no.
SDP ole a oyumeko plan ni oya ke kwa ole iko mabwata eku ya me ipo ilalo alogbe election.
E gbo ilalo anuma ebi esino. Alo gbabua. Ami ando ko nyo bo che pa ka no ije mie. No ije mie ka nkuku ga le to New York.
Oh yeah.
L5 eko oinu no kulo 20
Machine oma. Airport road.
yes, classmate no ene.
Oh,
Jalo.
okay.
Jalo classmate. I know L5 personally na abole bia hange kumegino. I know him personally. Even Toko the ultimate fumana. Ultimate fumana respondent. Eh.
Opito ka you consultant.
Ndoko lo je mi nkuku ga ya tu New York kala na ngo dim lia na wa blo. I could stay to New York wa cover any shit ne. Anya ku je mi foreign country e ku cover na. Na she worry bani ho hit ya chale come any han. Unlike other states like Texas. Ekwo kupio ke ga ku wala ba. Who is not here is Fav and Henry. Where are they? Where are they? They should come.
I think he too is not here.
Or he did not, or he disappeared from the second link. I don't know when I'll try to put I'll package the video to at least give her something or give you guys something today or tomorrow morning. I was thinking that we'll be able to do series and data frames and read series. I was thinking that we can cover and then this we've not done panda plottings, panda correlations, removing duplicates, editor, all those stuff. We need to do things. So who is not here? Since we are recording, we should start now, Abi. Hello, guys.
We can continue, sir.
All right. So creating a label, something we call create labels in pandas, right? So what this does is with the index argument, you can name your own labels. With the index argument, like knowing the index, you can name it, right? So they are here now. So we've not done much. So Fav, can you hear us? Hello, Fav. Have you connected? Fav, can you hear us? Usha?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir.
So we are doing something called create labels in pandas, right? So we say that with the index argument, you can name your own labels, right? And for example, you import pandas, let me just import everything, just bring in everything like this, right? You import pandas as PD, you give a value of list to A, my var is equal to PD dot series, then of that A of the index, which is equal to XYZ, and you say my var. This is what I was saying, that you can name it. Can name the argument. I mean, sorry, the index on your own as your own labels. So if that happens, so now it's going to assign them because you've named it. Your index, so you've named your index. Do you guys understand? So now X will be 1, Y will be 7, and Z will be 2. So it will not be like 0, 1, 2 as usual. I don't know whether you understand, Mr. Wilson. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we get you. You said the X now has replaced 0.
Yes.
The Y has replaced 1.
This law of creating labels is that the index argument, you can name it to become your own. Do you understand? You can name the index to be your own now. So, usually the default value will be 0, 1, and 2 for this first value, second value, and third value, right? So now X will be 1, Y will be 7, Z will be 2. At least if you do it like this, that will be the outcome of this code. Does it make any sense to you guys? So you have control of everything inside it. Yeah, your index, you have control. You can customize it to however you want it. Right? That is what I'm saying. So that is the importance of labels. You create your own labels. So when you've created these labels, you can also access an item by referring to the label name.
The label you give to.
For example, like this, you can refer to them like this. Print my var y. So what do you think you will see?
7.
Exactly. You're going to see 7 straight ahead. Every other person understood, or is only Martins? Huh?
Understood, sir.
All right.
The values have been exchanged. A has been changed. The indexes have been swapped for XYZ.
Yes, it's like customization. Like we just custom
Yes.
the instead of 0, 1, 2, we customize it, right? So another thing that we can do here that is very, very important is called key value object as series. You know, whenever you hear of key and value, something should ring in your mind for a data structure students. What would be that? Dictionary. So you can also use a key value object like dictionary when creating a series, right? So you create a simple panda series from a dictionary. So a good example will be this. Import pandas as PD, then Carolis, day 1 with this value, day 2 with this value, day 3 with this value, right? For those who exercise in the morning, they are very familiar with this figure as well, right? So you say my var equal to PD.series because this is the method. What are you checking the series for? Is calories. Print my var. So what do you expect to see, guys? Hello? Nepa has taken light.
Um,
You just see day 1, 420, day 2, 380, day 3, 390, and it's to print the type, which is going to say D type, then column int, then together with your operating system, the processor rather. So I'll be giving example 1, 2, 3, 4, and people will still be looking at me as if you're not listening. Am I talking to myself?
no, sir.
No, this one came as a dictionary. That's why
And
it's
now it's the same thing. Do you understand?
okay, sir.
So the days now, you know, he has keys already. You know, what is key that you know? Is it not the same thing with IDs? So the key now will replace the index. It's because he did not understand
Okay.
the definition. You know, I was talking blah, 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 blah at the time that was these key value objects. There is a statement that I said. There is a statement that I mentioned. Before I gave the example, I say you can also use key value object like a dictionary when creating a series, right? From the dictionary. So the key of the dictionary becomes the label straight ahead or the index, if you want to call it. I don't know whether I understand, sir. So, you know, there
Yeah,
are
we
some
do.
too, you people have to think it. You cannot just be waiting. You have to think it as well. So to select only one of the item in the dictionary, you can use the index argument and specify only the items you want to include in the series. So by so doing now, how would you do that? Who wants to tell us? Eh? Language in
In
cache.
what?
I said to select only to select some of the items in the dictionary. You are to use the index argument and specify only the item you want to include in the series. So how do you want to achieve that? How can you achieve that? Tell me, then I'll be writing it.
You see, print.
Giving this example, see, it's the same thing with this, you know.
You say print. Yes, you say print in bracket my variable parenthesis.
No, before you do print, you have to look into this one first. Before you do just that, to not be as usual, right?
Okay.
No, but I appreciate your attempt, actually. And then I actually do Chioma to me what to. So this is the calories index. You remember we gave this same example here. Is it not the same thing? This is this thing. Eh? Can you see? We gave this
Yes.
example. It's the same thing, no? The same thing, no change. You understand? So let me minimize it a bit. It's the same thing. This thing is the same thing with this one. The same, nothing changed. I'm telling you. So calories index, then you define it. Because these are the days that we want to. We did not include the 3, then print my var. When you do this, what do you expect to see?
The 1 and the 2.
The 1 and the 2. Just the 1 and the
Yes.
2, the one with the value.
It will give their value also.
Uh-huh.
That is 420 and 380.
Exactly. And then it will come with a type. The D type is going to say D type, then int and print it. It's going to tell you the type. Because in series, do you understand? Know the pattern, know the pattern. So for example, if I mute all of this code and then leave it, because I want us to see it. So, and this is a lot of work because we see you come and tell me to submit this code later. I want us to run that last code. That's why I'm muting this. Yeah, okay. So this is the last one now. So let's go to our this thing. Let's stop running this one and share. Yep. So can you see the terminal? Hello.
Yes.
So let's run our code to see what I was saying. Oh, wrong again. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Before you be thinking I'm reading from somewhere. This is what I was saying, blah, 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 blah. The 140, the one this, the 2, then to say
The 64 bit.
but because it's series, it will forever be printing this thing for you. Forever, forever, forever. You understand? So any question? Do you have a question? Faith, do you have a question?
Now that you explain it, it's much better now.
Madam Elizabeth, are you there? Wisin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here, sir.
All right. No, it was only Martins I was hearing from. It's all right. So I can continue, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why I'm feeling dizzy.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Okay. All right. So now we'll do a bit of data frame. Thank God that you know a bit of data frame already. At least you know the definition. So data frames, we say that it sets in pandas. They are usually multi-dimensional tables called data frames. They are tables. That is why we say that the series, they are like
columns.
They are columns and rows. So a data frames is like the whole table because it's a frame. I don't know whether I understand. At least you know picture, so you know that picture has a frame. Same thing with a table. Table has a frame, it has a perimeter. And inside it has columns, it has rows. You understand? So that is the aspect that is very, very key. But for example, let's try to create it from a series, right? It's created from a series. Create a data frame from two series. Two series now. Import pandas as PD, which you are very used to now. I need you to be practicing it till you master it. Import pandas as PD, then data, the same way we did this one that time. What's this one called? Yes, my data set. You remember? The same thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have two this thing here. Calories with this value, duration with this value. So it's going to create calories, duration. You know that? So my
Yes,
value
sir.
is equal to PD, the data frame. This is the method. Then on data, because this is where it's going to fetch it. It's going to fetch it from in this format, right? Print my var. So what do you expect to see? You guys tell me now. Taking
To
time.
be in columns and in columns and
Yeah,
in columns and in
I know that it's in columns and in rows. Sir, tell me
yes.
how it's going to be structured.
You see the index numbers,
Just
then calories and duration, then their respective numbers. Sometimes
Tell me now.
So the index will be 0, 1, 2,
Calories.
120. Calories will be 240, duration will be 50. Calories 380, duration will be 20. Calories 390, duration will be 45.
Where are you reading from?
Hey.
I know, but you are answering. You know it, oh, but you are the value
he's,
you are
he's
assigning.
answering correctly, but the values.
I mean, I think
Okay,
you say calories 420, duration 50,
50,
calories
yes.
380,
Calories 80,
duration
duration
40,
40.
40.
Calories
90.
330, 390, duration 45.
I think that is what you meant to say. Even me, I
Yes, that's what
understand
I.
you, but them, they may be confused.
The example will just be like the one in your terminal.
Yes,
The passing this like the first
exactly. That
example.
is exactly. So that would be a very good understanding. So true or false, a series is like a row in a table. I'm asking question now.
Oh, false.
Eh?
False.
For those in favor
Yes,
of
sir.
false, say yeah, and for those against, say nay.
I ask the question again. I didn't get you.
Oga, where you go?
This
Question,
network,
We
see,
didn't hear the
sir,
question.
where they
this
don't
today's
answer.
class,
I said
this
true.
today's class,
I said true
the
or
network is
false.
just something else.
It's not network. I don't use that trick on me. See, let me even post. If he was here now, somebody would just tired of laughing.
Or if he was going to say, sir, let's just
I
continue.
can imagine
Didn't
her
hear
high
you.
school days. She'll be so afraid of exams, even though she can pass. So true or false,
No.
like a row in a
No,
table.
or he was very, very, jokes apart, or he was
She's a very
like a
brilliant.
star.
She's a very brilliant person.
No, but she's very playful.
Okay,
Very playful.
that madam is no more here.
No, I think she dropped a message in the chat about her battery being low, and she
Okay.
might go out like on the link too, and that she would go out anytime.
Okay. All right. So do you understand this now? So this guy, she's back. This guy answered I said true or false, a series is like a row in a table, and he said that is false. So I say for those against, say yea, and for those in favor, say nay. I mean, for those in favor, say yea, and for those against, say nay. I will do way better as a Senate president than Godswill Akpabio. That man is very annoying. He does not.
And at least you don't like yellow women, especially lawyers. No only lawyers in the like.
No, but I told you that man was my neighbor in Dauphin Estate when he was Commissioner of Water Resources. Now humanizer MBO. Now humanizer MB. I know all his children. At that time, he had 2 daughters, Eno and Ufonobong. I know them very well. Then after that, he became governor. And we visited, and he was saying all kind of things and stop relating. So which one are you people going? Is it true or false? Or you don't understand again? You've forgotten definition of series. Martins.
Sir.
Series.
Martins say false, so people don't believe him.
False.
Of course, it's
False.
false.
The example you give on terminal is
It should be
Oh boy, now false. So
false.
the answer is false. All right, next question. We'll know if you know now. So insert the correct pandas method to create a series. There's no option to choose. NEPA don't take light.
PD.series.
PD.series, then my list, then my list, yeah.
No, the answer is the same, is finished now. Just this, like this. Abby?
Yeah, you just add series, my list. That's what we say, PD.series, my list.
All right. So why is taking him too long to answer? One thing is to know the answer, another thing is to answer on time. All right, how about this one? Is that the correct syntax to return the first value of Panda series called my series? Oh, yeah. I didn't know more here. So if people don't know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just answered it now. First value of Panda series. First value.
Okay, 0. Or indices.
Every first value have index of 0. Isn't it? I'm showing you because I want us to move on. If not, you know me now, I'll just say that you failed. This one is a difficult one, but you can answer. Is that the correct syntax to add label X, Y, and Z to the Panda series? See, that is all what we taught about.
Index equal to open bracket X, Y, Z.
Brackets. Which type of bracket?
Square.
Like this?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Now they say, I say, I no teach you now. What happen? Madam, are you here?
Yeah, madam is back.
So I'm here.
Okay.
We're following.
All these things, we don't pass we don't pass the one way you say we are following. This one at the time to
But
answer.
sir, this is that when you're answering, even though we don't understand, sometimes understanding the question is different from answering it. So sometimes either you answer the question, man. When you
No,
want to
when
answer the
one is
question,
answering is that we
for us,
follow
it
answer,
talks
and then
in.
if it's okay, we accept. If not, we'll talk.
Okay. That's your trick now, like lecturer trick. But I'll go with you, man. No Allah. So let me just comment them. I think that is where we started question from, right? Yeah, that is where we started question from. Yep. All right. Speech. So by the grace of God, we are going very fine. Is the main data pandas data frames now. So we said earlier that pandas data frame is a two-dimensional data structure, like a two-dimensional array or a table with rows and columns, right? And we gave several examples of import pandas as PD, where data equal to like the carries and the duration with their values, right? So, and when you say df equal to pd dot data frame, then parentheses and for whatever the data is, for example, this one is called data, and you include it, what that does is it loads data into a data frame object. Do you understand? This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to df.pd. Where is it? I need to comment some of those things so that to be useful to you more. Here, this line, this guy is interrupting my class. Where did I not give that? It's one thing about comment. Comment and you'll be looking. Let me just.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Before the class, you say these data frames, but it's like a two-dimension and more dimension. It comes with rows and columns.
It could be
So see how
multi.
you just explain. Yes. So as you explain, so then the data series. Please, can you just give the explanation you just gave on? It's just a simple definition of the data series,
Yes.
different from the
I said
data
that a panda series is like a column in a table, not row. That is why Martins answered first now. You know, that one is a one-dimensional array holding data of any type. And it's like a column in a row, I mean in a table. You know, that time that Martins answered first is because he did not say it's a column, it's like a column. He said that it's like a row in a table, and which is a force. Because the distribution
Okay.
is like a column. You
I
understand?
understand. You know, when you explained it, I was my network
I
today
know your
had bad time,
network was
so I
not.
really
You and
so I
I
didn't
think
get
I
the
think you and
definition.
Madam Jane, Elizabeth were not here. So this
That's
is
why when we came to the series, I was a bit confused. I understand now, sir.
so like this now, right? What this code does, it load data into a data frame object.
Yes.
So I'm going to take time to comment the same way I've commented this code now, right? I'm going to take time to comment all of them before I will upload them. If it is less for Wilson, you will say that use annotation to color them. We want no color today. Mark, chalk, don't finish.
No wahala.
So please, do you have question? Any question? We have like 3 minutes to go. Any question?
So we have class tomorrow and Thursday, Friday, right?
Yes, tomorrow. Yes, exactly.
So that the thing is, sometimes we take time off, especially in the evening when you are finished from the day. For the day, that's when we get to read and all of that.
Yes.
Because so that we can make plans towards it and adjust our week accordingly.
It's true. Yeah. So when we come tomorrow, we'll look at we'll continue from data frames all the way to read CSV, read JSON object, analyzing data, all of this under pandas. We'll see how we clean data, we'll see how we clean empty data cells and all of those stuff, and the correlations, pandas plotting, and etc. Right? When we come tomorrow, by the special grace of God, that is what we are going to do. How we are going to load files into a data frame, all that stuff. But when we say load file into data frames, this is what we mean, right? All those stuff. You've seen this thing before too in our Jupyter notebook. Oh, you've seen it. We've used it. How to read CSV, and we upload, clean data, and we started visualizing. Do you understand? But I don't want us to go there and to be like, what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? I want it to be taught for you to understand the functionalities of those things. Then so that when we start applying it in real sense, it will make more, sense to you. Do you understand?
Sir.
All right. So we've gone to the end of the class today. By the grace of God, we'll see you tomorrow. And please do your best, not to make me a bad teacher by studying more further. Try to checkmate this. Whether what this guy is blah, 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 blah saying is always correct or not. So please, I need you to study our materials. If you request for further materials, let us know. So, like for example, this video thing is very important. So I'm just going to use this night, excuse me, to put it together and then try to publish it tomorrow. All right. Do have a wonderful evening. If you don't have any question, and God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you, sir. God bless you too.
You're welcome.